as we're getting into budget cycle here and looking at all the different budgets, I would like to see what our budget would look like with a tenth of a rollback, at least.
Palm Coast Vice Mayor Teresa Pontieri talking about a possible tax rollback at this week's meeting.
The Palm Coast City Council will be adopting its budget in a few months come September, and Vice Mayor Pontieri's desire is a property tax rollback.
I know we've got some pretty big projects, things that the community wants, like the YMCA, that type of stuff would have to come out of general fund revenues, maybe impact fees, but we don't have them in there right now. So we'd have to at least temporarily get them from somewhere. So that's just what I would like to see. I don't know what council's feelings are.
Doing the math, a tenth of a mil cut is equal to just over $1 million in revenue. So if the current tax rate remains the same for 2026, it would generate $43.8 million or $3.7 million more than in 2025. If it were cut by a tenth of a mil, it would generate $42.79 million.
When looking to set the max millage rate, the max that I would like to see is a tenth rolled back.
Bottom line, if council does adopt the tax rate that would generate the same $40.1 million revenue next year than the current rate accomplished this year, there would still be an additional $2.1 million in the general fund budget.
Good morning, Flagler County. I'm Rich Carroll. You're listening to Flagler's Morning News on Friday, June 27th. The first ever Northeast Florida missing child rescue operation is a success.
The multi-agency operation involved an intensive investigation and the application of advanced technology to quickly locate children reported missing, including in Flagler County. Flagler County Sheriff Rick Staley.
Detectives from our cyber crimes unit joined multiple state, federal, and local agencies on an undercover operation that resulted in rescuing 23 children that adults were trying to abuse online.
The 3-day effort included law enforcement, child protection professionals, social service providers, NGOs, and more, as trauma services were arranged to help each child.
This was a great operation conducted in Northeast Florida, and we were proud to be a part of this rescue mission in arresting these dirtbags that try to prey on our children.
The Florida Department of Children and Families coordinated with a variety of organizations and individuals providing rescued kids with hygiene supplies, food, and comfort items. For Flagler's Local Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, here to wow you.
We have these naysayers on the commission, but they haven't come up with a plan. Their only plan is to not do the beach.
Flagler County Commissioner Greg Hansen on Free for All Friday last week talking about possible alternative funding sources for the county's beach management plan.
Some residents believe that people who live on or closest to the beach should bear the brunt of the cost for the beach management plan. Hansen says they've looked at that.
We looked at keeping the MSBU at 160 and then establish an MSTU, taxable unit. And that would be based on property value. And that would, all of the 6,000 residents out there would actually, parcels out there, would be taxed based on the value of that parcel.
Meanwhile, the half-cent sales tax does get the county closer, and as Palm Coast Councilman David Sullivan points out, would benefit the entire county.
We're $8 million short a year now. If we do the MSTU, that brings in another, and I don't have the exact number in my head, but it's around $2 million. So, okay, now we're $6 million short. Right now, let's see, half cent gets us $4.7 million. So, okay, now we're only $4 million short.
And everybody understands that sales tax gets divided up among
all the states.
And actually, Palm Coast gets the biggest share of that.
But with no funding source in place, the county is left to rely on the state.
I've been looking in this budget, and I haven't found it yet. But every year they put a certain amount of money into the beach replenishment for the whole state. And last year they singled out Flagler Beach as one of the recipients that should get some of that pot of money. So I would like to, I need to see that. I haven't found it. I'm sure it's in there, but I haven't found it yet.
I'm Daryl Moody reporting.
In other news, Flagler Schools has announced the 2024-2025 assessment results, showing gains across nearly every subject. English scores rose 3% overall, and Grade 3 literacy up to 64%. Math saw a 10-point jump in Grade 3, reaching 70%. Science and social studies also improved, including biology increasing to 72%. Officials credit focused instruction and hard work by students and staff for the progress. It's the final weekend of June, and there's plenty of family fun going on in Flagler County. This is Stacy with Fun for Augie Kids.
Dive into The Lightning Thief at Flagler Performing Arts Center this weekend. A high-energy musical packed with rock, laughs, and legendary mythological mayhem from the world of Percy Jackson. Celebrate summer at Green Heritage Nursery's Summer Bash with local vendors, face painting, a bounce house, crafts, and a fun scavenger hunt. Young entrepreneurs take center stage at the annual Children's Business Fair, where they launch startups and showcase creativity, leadership, and big ideas. Let your child dig into creativity at Art Among the Flowers Succulent Garden Clinic, where kids design and plant their own miniature gardens using easy care succulents, decorative containers, and loads of imagination. For more on these events and others, please visit us on our website at fun4augiekids.com. Have a great weekend.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.
And now, Mike Licio with your WNZF local sports update.
The Matanzas softball team was one game shy of reaching the Final Four. 3 players made first team All-Area for the Pirates. Juliette Fogel and Mackenzie Manhart joined Leah Stevens. Leah was selected Player of the Year by the Daytona Beach News Journal and WJXT-TV in Jacksonville. Plus, she was voted Class 5A Player of the Year. She'll be a Gator in 2026. Leah spoke of her anticipation during the school year.
I'm trying to enjoy the moment now and enjoy all the fun things I have here, but I'm really itching to go there because I'm just so excited.
Bulldog Mackenzie West was the county's home run queen this year with 5. She was also on the first team. Her teammate Ashley Pigeon overcame a wrist injury to make the second team. She'll attend Flagler College this coming year. She spoke with the softball voice of the Saints this spring.
What was it about Flagler that made you want to come up to St. Augustine?
The campus is absolutely gorgeous. I love the area. I love the life about it. People are always there, and then when I met the coaches, I knew it was perfect. I love the coaches.
For Matanzas, Ashley Samsell made second team. Her coach Sabrina Manhart was selected by the News Journal as Coach of the Year. Marion Clayton was first team for FPC in baseball. Bulldog lifter Nia Williams finished third in the state as a sophomore. As she prepares for her junior year, she competed in the USA Weightlifting Championships this weekend, winning U17 national titles in snatch lifting and the clean and jerk. FPC lacrosse player Tamaja Pinnock committed to UNF this week. Former Pirate linebacker and current Louisville Cardinal Rex Robich was selected to the All-Conference USA preseason team as a long snapper. WNZF is your home for local sports, with updates Mondays and Fridays. From the sports desk, I'm Mike Licio.